I'm sorry, I'm late by a certain number of minutes, but never say never. I've gonna hit obviously come up and really put up to your or live up to your expectations. I'm late by how many minutes? I'm late by 11 minutes, guys. I'm sorry, but I was really fixing certain things in here for you to obviously get you the best that you deserve as a side of Rokani Media Football. Guys, we are left with 80 subscribers to hit 20,000 subscribers. So guys, continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name and hope you guys are really having fun. This is the match day 28 live. Arsenal is hosting Brentford at the Emirates, and Arteta's gonna hate to name his starting 11, and guess what? It's really having one player that has really changed from the one that really started in the previous game. Looks like he has gonna hate to believe that never change a winning team, and that's really his perspective, and that's what he's really looking at as a manager for the side of Arsenal. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing the notification bell, that will enable you to get notified every time I upload a video onto this YouTube channel. 80 subscribers are the ones that you're left with to hit the maximum number of people that we want to obviously be subscribers onto this channel by the end of this week. Today is Saturday, and tomorrow Sunday we should cap it up to 20,000 subscribers. Let's epitomize it and let's obviously take it to where it deserves to be. And I really love you, everyone who keeps watching this channel. Continue to spread the love, and I'm really excited to bring you the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to put out his players out loud to obviously face the side of Brentford and really give Arsenal the happiness that they really love. But before I obviously bring you the confirmed starting 11, let me try to really put in the poll as you guys go ahead into the live chat to vote on who is really winning this game of football. Is it gonna be a draw or it's gonna be a Brentford win, right? So start voting. I've gone ahead to obviously put it up there. The poll is ready up there. You can as well tell me where you're watching in from. And guys, subscribe. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe. And if you come in here, the first thing to do, go ahead and do what we call the smashing the like button. Can you smash it, guys, like never before? So I'm really excited to have you, and I'm just really in the mode. I'm in the mode. Man United has gone ahead to win. I know we are not really at the level of Arsenal, but I'm really excited, super excited that we've gone ahead to get back to the winning ways. But for Arsenal, ever since this year started, Arsenal has gone ahead to make winning like as easy as taking water. 7 games, 21 points, 31 goals scored, and in different kind of players. They've gone ahead to score 19 set pieces in this season, and that puts them in the ilk that everyone least thinks about of a team that won't really stop itself from winning the league. Now, that's the starting 11 of Arsenal as you see it there for you. It is having Aaron Ramsdale, Benjamin White, Gabriel Magalhaes, Rice, Jakub Kiwior, Jorginho, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, Kai Havertz. That is it. Now, we go to the bench of Arsenal. It's having Karl Hein, right? Cedric Soares, Zinchenko, Partey, Vieira, Smith-Rowe, Nelson, Nketiah, Jesus. That is the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal. Then, when we go to the side of Brentford, they're having Flecken. There is Rosalev, right? After Rosalev, there is Zanka, there is Ajer, there is Collins, there is Lewis Porter, Nogard, Onyeka, a very good central midfielder that played for Nigeria in the AFCON Cup. By the way, I got to know about him when I was really watching the AFCON, but before AFCON, I never really had a clue about him. Then Janelt, Huisa, and Ivan Toney. So the substitutes include Sakhosa, Maupe, Jensen, Hodos, Damsgaard, Baptize, Yamokur, Jiso, and Arthur. That is the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal. So I think, no, this is the starting 11 for the side of Brentford, and I've already gone ahead to bring you the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal. And hope you guys have gone ahead to really know exactly what this is gonna be all about. It's all about Arsenal taking on Brentford, and it looks like Google's not gonna hit obviously put in my lineups. I don't know why, but I'll really try to figure it out and really find the lineups for this side. But the bench of Arsenal is really having Thomas Partey, Gabriel Jesus, Emily Smith-Rowe, Eddie Nketiah, Cedric Soares, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Karl Hein, and Alexandra Zinchenko. I came up and really put up a story, I think like, it was like 3-4 hours ago, confirming to you that Zinchenko has gone ahead to be past fit. He is with the Arsenal squad and is going to be playing for the side of Arsenal. And some of you are like, you might be lying, but I told you that Martinelli is out, and you've gone ahead to really confirm my source, because you haven't gone ahead to see Zinchenko really kick a ball for the side of, Martinelli. He's not part of the match squad, and you'll wait to see how that is really going to happen. Luton has gone ahead to level up with Crystal Palace in the 96th minute. It's 2-1, and they might have gone ahead to obviously get themselves a result they really wanted. So, as it stands, Arsenal are gonna be playing Brentford, and if at all they go ahead and really do what they're supposed to do, they might find themselves on top of the Premier League table by the end of the 90 minutes that are gonna be played down at the Emirates Stadium. So, Mikel Arteta is a kind of manager who is really pushing for his side to continually winning games, and he just wants to win his games. He feels like he shouldn't be even looking at other teams and what they're supposed to be doing. That's what he feels, and he has gone ahead to really come up with a winning team, and only one player is going to have to be changed. I'm looking for the formations, but we all know Arsenal is going to play a 4-3-3 system, and in that 4-3-3 system, Arsenal is having Aaron Ramsdale returning between the stitches. Aaron Ramsdale last played for Arsenal when they're playing against Brentford, and the reason was all clear. He cannot play against a side that is going to hate to loan him to the side of Arsenal. That is it. So, as it stands, it is really one of those moments that you come out and really embrace that this guy is back in between the stitches, and I think this is the last game for him in the Arsenal jersey, unless otherwise this goalkeeper really gets injured. But it's really the last game that you'll ever see the manager really play him. But I think he's sharp and ready to obviously show teams that really want to sign him that I'm really here, and I know him and his agent are really working around to get in the players that can best really serve to get a team that can best serve his benefits at the side of Arsenal. And when you look at him, you have to understand what exactly this is all about, and it's all about Arsenal getting in the best out of the players. Benjamin White is going to be playing as a right back, and it's really great to really understand that. It's really good to really understand that Benjamin White is in, and he has played very many games, and this is why you need players like Benjamin White. I've already told you, it doesn't make sense to be having a player who is really world-class and of world-class quality who cannot be available. For example, Thomas Partey is the biggest example I've gone ahead to be giving you more recently, that he's a very good player, quality player, but he has one problem. He is not readily available. That is his problem. You know, if Thomas Partey was readily available, trust me, we would have gone ahead to put in huge performances season in, season out. But he's this kind of player who is readily available, and he always misses out on action. But for Benjamin White, I think he's only going to have to miss out on one game of Arsenal. One game like this. Out of the 27 games that Arsenal have going to have to play, Benjamin White is going to have to miss out on like only 2 or 1. So it shows you how consistent he is when it comes to being available. And he once again comes in through to go ahead and really face Wissa, you know, into this game of football. And I love him for that consistency, because if you are to win a trophy, you need to be having 80% of your team when they are really not injury-prone players. You know, if they are injury-prone players, then you'll obviously have to capitulate. Like it or not, there is a moment where you have to sink. Because when you look at that team of Arsenal, they are really intact. The only player that has been in and out, I think, has been The only players have been in and out in the starting 11 of Mikel Arteta have been Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus and Martinelli. But the rest of the 8 Arsenal players have been consistent. And that's what makes Arsenal a team that is going to really compete for the league. So, Benjamin White, he gets a tick for me for that. Left back, Jakub Kiwior. Oh my God. I'm really smiling. I like it when I make predictions that really come to pass. Jakub Kiwior is another kind of player that has gonna hate to leave his dream at Arsenal. Last season, he really had a very good start when he was really given to start into that side of Arsenal. You know, he played in the UEFA Europa League games and showed his quality. Then in the Premier League games, after Rob Holding became a calamity and a culprit for Arsenal's losing, you know what happened? The manager decided to play two left-footed centre-backs in the central defense. And to show you how good this guy is, he's left-footed, but he played onto the right side of the central defense and performed. He only had one mistake when they are playing against Brighton, and I think that would have hate to really annoy the manager and really had to put him out. But after putting him out, he got to know that it won't really bear fruits. And he brought him back, especially when all his players were injured. And even this season, he played against Sheffield, he played very well, played 90 minutes. And then, when he was given another game against Fulham, he went ahead to really be the reason as to why Arsenal conceded the equalizer. And then, he was really taken out. Not until he came in through in the 45 minutes to play in the second half against Liverpool, and Jakub Kiwior has gone ahead to really meet the expectations of Mikel Arteta. Good player, and this season he's really flying like no other. And I know he's really going to have a tremendous kind of game today as a player. Then William Saliba and Gabriel Jesus are really having a very good goal wherever they are, and I just love that central defense. It's arguably the best central defense in the Premier League. You can talk about Konate and Virgil van Dijk. You know, the other one is Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez, who haven't gone ahead to obviously have very many games this season because Lisandro Martinez has been out for like 6 months of the season. But we all know what it means when Gabriel Magalhaes and when Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane are really playing together. And you know that Lisandro Martinez was that kind of player that Arsenal really wanted, and he was going to Arsenal, but when Ten Hag really went to Man United, he called him and told him, boss. He told him, boss, I'm going to Arsenal, you know, but if at all you need me, I'm going to come there, you know. So that was the tale of the story. Imagine Lisandro Martinez playing alongside William Saliba. Guys, yeah. Two technically gifted players, very aggressive, because I believe the best left-handed centre-back in the Premier League is Lisandro Martinez. Imagine Lisandro Martinez and William Saliba playing in that central defense of Arsenal. Oh my God. Arsenal would have gone ahead to be a different kind of team altogether. And it shows you how good Arsenal is at scouting players. And they went ahead to scout this young man. So, that is the back four of Arsenal unchanged. They are really making some huge chemistry. I think this is a fifth Premier League game in a row when that back four is really unchanged. Jakub Kiwior against West Ham. He started against Burnley. He started against Newcastle. He started against Sheffield, and he's starting against Brentford. It shows you how consistent has gone ahead to do and how he has gone ahead to improve the manager. And by the way, he has gone ahead to solidify that left back position. That's why you've gone ahead to see to it that Arsenal is very hard to break down, because if Zinchenko was in those games, trust me, he would have gone ahead to be targeted by different teams. That's why I really worry when Arteta is gonna really try to play him in the game of the Champions League. It's better you play Jakub Kiwior, because Conceição, who was really a very dangerous player when he obviously drifted to that side. Then the midfield. Now this midfield has gone ahead to play 3 games in a row. This midfield started against Newcastle. It started against Sheffield United. Now it's starting against Brentford. I've already told you that Jorginho is the best central midfielder at Arsenal, and you'll obviously get to know why I'm really saying this. His composure is really great. You know, the way he passes the ball, he does lots of things on that ball, and you really understand exactly what he brings onto the table. Jorginho in the mix, playing as a CDM. Declan Rice playing as a left-sided midfielder, and Odegaard, number 10, playing as a right-sided midfielder for the side of Arsenal, putting in the effort and performing on purpose is that midfield three. Martin Odegaard is on fire. In the game they really went ahead to play over there in the midweek. I think he got himself an assist, if I'm not mistaken, and then scored a goal. So he's having, I think, 7 goals and some 8 assists in the Premier League. He's really living by example as the captain of Arsenal. Then we go to Bukayo Saka. My goodness, I smell a hat-trick for this young man. I'm smelling a hat-trick for Bukayo Saka. You know, I'm smelling it and I'm feeling it that in the next 2-3 games he's gonna really annihilate a certain team, because against West Ham he missed by 1 goal to hit that mark of a hat-trick. Against Burnley he scored a brace. You know, against Newcastle he scored 1. Against Sheffield he really had the frame of the goal deny him his goal. So today I think he's not all that ill. He has to come in through and do the needful. Leandro Trossard, I love him a lot. I love him a lot because of how he improves onto the attack of Arsenal. You know, his brilliancy on the ball, his technical abilities are really out of this world, and you'll at any time really want to have a player like him in your squad to really take you to those levels of elite players. You know, he has an elite mentality. You know, he's an elite leveled player when it comes to playing the game of football. He can produce a moment of magic anytime from now. That is Trossard for you, and he's starting into that side of Arsenal. Then Jakub Kiwior, Kai Havertz leading the line. You know, in the previous, I think, 3 games, he's having 5 goal contributions for the side of Arsenal. I think 2 goals and 3 assists. That is quality, pure quality from a player like Kai Havertz. And if you are to really bet on him to score, I think you should even put your money in there, because he is really going to do that. He's really going to do that. This side of Arsenal is fired up like never before, and they know to it that they should win this game of football. The moment they win this game of football, they know how much pressure they are going to be immersing onto the guy, onto the 2 teams are going to be playing tomorrow. That is Liverpool and Manchester City. So Arsenal have to do everything to win this game of football, and I think they're going to hate to be having one of the strongest benches in history ever since Mikel Arteta has been here. That bench of Arsenal is strong. Imagine when Tomiyasu returns, you know, when Martinelli returns, and Julian Timber. Arsenal will be having one of the deadliest benches, meaning that they can turn around a game anytime they feel like they want, and that's how you'd want to go ahead and really play against a team like Man City, because if your bench is really good at that level, then you really understand that a lot has to go your way, because last season it was all the bench that led to Arsenal not really winning the trophy. If the bench had the right energy, they would have gone ahead to clinch the trophy in there for you. So we go to Brentford and see how is Brentford really lining up. You know, even Trossard is scoring in goals for fun. Huh? You know, can I just give you a little glimpse on how this guy is really doing wonders? I'm talking about Trossard this season in the Premier League. He's really kicking in and not playing very many minutes like Martinelli, but every time he gets into the mix, he gets himself into a position of scoring goals. 23 games scored, 23 games played, 7 goals in the Premier League and 1 assist. That is Leandro Trossard for you, overturning his 20 games he played for Arsenal last season, and he scored 1 goal and put in 10 assists. So I know there is a certain point when this guy is going to be coming in through to really give you assists like never before. That is none other than Leandro Trossard. Let's go to Brentford. Brentford have gone in with a system of a 3-5-2. They've gone in with a system of 3-5-2. That is Brentford for you. In a 3-5-2 system, Flecken in goal. They're having Jason playing on the right side of the 3-man central defense, then N. Collins playing on the left of the 3-man central defense, and Aja playing in the center of the 3-man central defense. Then Roslev is playing as a right wing back. Then Lewis Potter is playing as a left wing back. Janelt, Nogard, and Onyeka playing in a 3-man midfield as Ivan Toney and Wissa are going to lead the line. Now, what is the plan for this team? Obviously, they are going to play a low block. They are going to play what we call a low block, like they're going to park the bus. All the plan is going to be simple. You capitalize onto the pace of Wissa and Ivan Toney, and that's why Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba should be elite today. But they are fast and really strong. But even the defenders that Wissa and Ivan Toney are really going to attack are really fast and strong, and they are going to really make it hard for them to score goals into that position. So if you know what you know, this is really one of the beautiful games of football that we ever want to watch, because Brentford can shock big teams. Though this season, Liverpool is going to hate to annihilate them, even at home, and City is going to hate to really annihilate them. Looks like there is something that is not really adding up very well, but Ivan Toney's return can really get you the best. Now, Saka will have to obviously take on Lewis Potter, Then Roslev will have to take on Trossard. But remember, when they attack, it's really going to see this guy really joining this back three to become a back five. And these three will obviously come in through and really park the bus, meaning that they are going to be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players behind the ball. And I know Wissa will obviously have to drop and join them to have 9, and then Ivan Toney will be left in this space to capitalize onto counter-attacking football. Last season, it ended 1-1, but I think Arsenal is a different kind of player, is a different kind of team than the one that really they played last season. Arsenal is really on fire, guys. I want to let you know that if you're looking for a team that is really on fire, it is a team called Arsenal. They are really blazing hot, and they can really go gang-ho even today. They've been scoring very many goals. In the previous 7 games, they've gone ahead to play in the Premier League ever since this calendar year started. They've averaged 4 goals. 4 goals. 4 goals and 2 per half. So, if you're a Brentford fan, you have all the reasons to worry about this Arsenal side, because it can hold you without no mercy, I went in for a 3-1 win for the club of Arsenal, but I know it can go ugly. It can go ugly, no doubt about it. It can really go ugly, and we are waiting to see how Arsenal is really gonna go a lot about it. So, smash the like button, comment and share. I'm really having people into the comment section. I'm really looking for what Mikel Arteta is gonna have to say ahead of this fixture of Arsenal versus Brentford in here for you. So, we have a start coming in through from Sky Sports. They're asking a question: why Arsenal can feel confident ahead of the run-in? First, they've said Arsenal have scored a Premier League goal high, 68 goals this season. Their most goals after 27 goals after 27 league games for 60 years. So, Arsenal is scoring goals for fun. That's what he should know. Then, Arsenal have also scored the most goals from set pieces, 19 corners. 19 in corners. They've gone ahead to really, they have 19 set pieces. 13 goals have gone ahead to come in from corners. They have 19 set pieces scored, corners, then 13 crosses, 15 headers in the Premier League. That's how good the side is. Arsenal have only taken more points than 27 in 3 Premier League seasons, 67 in 2003 to 2004, 66 last season, and 64 in 07-08. So Arsenal is really breaking records, and they're really doing this, and they feel like they're not gonna stop to really not doing this. Arsenal are the 4th team in the Premier League history to win the first 7 games of the calendar year. The previous 3 all went to win the title that season. So have you heard that stat? For everyone who really doubts Arsenal, the last 3 teams that went ahead to win the opening 7 games of the Premier League calendar year have gone ahead to lift the title. Have you heard that, Arsenal fans? Clean your ears very well, because this stat all goes to you. That the last 3 teams that went ahead to win the first 7 games of this calendar year, they've gone ahead to really lift the trophy, and Arsenal are really trying to make it 8 tonight. Obviously, the pendulum is swinging, and it's settling where Arsenal is, that Arsenal is really going to have a very huge game of football today. So we just love it when we see to it that a team like Arsenal is really performing like this, especially me as a fan of Man United, because I don't want to see Liverpool or Man City winning this trophy. I just want to see Arsenal taking it home. So Rob Jobs has been appointed to referee today's game at home, and Paul Tierney is the VAR official for the side of Arsenal. Remember, Mikel Arteta comes into this game of football after being named the Premier League manager for the month of February, and that is really one of those moments that I'm going to hate to really excite him. For March, they've already gone ahead to play one game, I think, and that game has seen Arsenal annihilate the side of Sheffield by 6 goals to nil. That is the first game they played in March. That is the 4th of March. It was on a Monday, and today they happen to have Brentford and Man City in March. So that means if he wins these 3 games, then nothing won't stop to go his way. He will obviously be one of those managers competing for that trophy. Let me try to come in through and read some of your comments into the live chat. Nasif Sentongo is saying, hello, comrade, but guys, smash the like button close to 30 times, Smash the like button and continue to subscribe. Nasif Sentongo, hello, comrade. Seguya Muzafalu, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All right. Seguya Muzafalu Rokani, how do you see, will Arsenal win? Arsenal has 99% chances of winning this game of football, And they're really having guns off the bench. Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, and very many others. They're really having a very strong bench. Fabio Vieira, Emily Smith-Rowe, Thomas Partey, Zinchenko. They can really come off the bench and really kill off the game in the nick of an eye. Easy. Thanks, Aradi. As an Arsenal fan, I appreciate. Thank you for watching it through. I appreciate all your efforts through because you are reciprocating the love. Then Starborn Alex, good midfield with Jorginho Rokani. I'm DJ Denix from Chiriandongo, and a must win for Arsenal. Good lineup and substitutes. Yeah, it's a very good lineup, and he really has a lot. And the best that Arsenal should do is kill off this game early enough, rest the players, prepare for FC Porto on Tuesday. Clifford Mwemba, Arsenal 5, Brentford 0, right? Thank you very much for watching through. Bolien Entro, bro, will they get corners today? Obviously they will, and I think today Arsenal is going to score a set piece. Arsenal is going to score a set piece because they're really good at it. I need Arsenal both halves to lead corners. Yeah, all right, that is Entro. They will. Then Ampeire Ambrose, hello RD, thanks for the good job done. All right, thank you for the good job done by watching this channel too, always on a daily basis. Then Purita Klein, this is the reason I like our gaffer. No favoritism. He gives respect where it's due. No way Gabriel can kick out Kai Havertz form or from the starting 11. He will have to fight back his spot by firing in goals. Now, I don't think that Arteta doesn't want to really get Jesus into that role, but he just wants to manage him very well. You get? Because he knows that games are going to come when they need Jesus badly, So, he's really doing the best, and he wants to see how this team really continues to perform when Gabriel Jesus is really on the bench. But I know they are just trying to really maintain him. Trust me, Jesus is really good. He's really good and will put in better performances than Kai Havertz leading the line. But all in all, the spark-off started off with Kai Havertz, and I really get your point that no favoritism. The manager's going to hate to say first come, first serve, and first come, first serve with huge performances. So Jesus has to prove that he deserves to get a start. But I know on Tuesday, Jesus is going to start. And Kai Havertz is going to be played in the midfield because he took the same team away. It couldn't obviously win him a game. So I think Jesus is going to really start. But Kai Havertz is really on fire, and he's going to hit to silence all the haters. Jemima Ambala, thanks. We really appreciate. That is it. And thank you for watching in through. Black Dan, hello bro, long time. Thank you. But for us, we are always here. And I think we're going to hit to start live streaming on a daily. That's why I've always told you that even if you've already going to hit to subscribe to this channel, find means of hitting the notification bell, you'll get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Clifford Mwemba, hey Rokani, I love you so much. Keep it up. You are doing a great job to us. God bless you all the time. Clifford from Zambia people, thank you for watching it through, and everyone watching in through. It's always nice having you onto this beautiful YouTube channel of ours, and I love you too. I reciprocate the love back to everyone watching in through. Nassif Sentong, any news about Martinelli injury? Martinelli is out. You know, after the game, this is going to be one of those moments that Arsenal is going to come up and really have to address about the injury. And Mikel Arteta will really tell us the update in the post-match, you know, post-match reaction. And after that, he'll come in through and really tell you what he's going to have to say about that game. And then Klein, every time we're facing Brentford, I remember that Tony's tweet, but you know what? He will always regret his words till his last game against Arsenal. But he's lucky it's his last game against Arsenal. You never know. You never know, because teams might not show up that want really to sign him. That is also possible. So it's written nowhere that Arsenal is going to go for him, because Arsenal is really looking for different players altogether. They're going to hit read the story today that he has a chance to prove against Arsenal today. And Arteta was asked a question in the pre-match press conference about Ivan Toney, and he had something to say that I'm going to be bringing to you tomorrow. Then Klein, Kivio, the underrated monster. For me, everyone who underrates him will at a point X reach and really say, all right, Kivio is the guy. Kivio is the real deal. What did I tell you about Kai Havertz? And most of you were like, Kai Havertz should leave the club of Arsenal. He should go. I told you, Havertz is the real deal. And now, how many of you have gone ahead to get Celeste because of Kai Havertz? Havertz has gone ahead to put up a show, and most of you have gone ahead to admit that this guy is really one of a kind and is really taking us places and miles as a player. So, thank you very much for watching through. I think it's high time I really ended this poll and see what your predictions were and how you guys have gone ahead to vote. Now, the first majority of the poll has been taken by Arsenal. 95% have gone ahead to really predict that Arsenal is going to really win by 95%. Then draw 2%, and 2% have gone ahead to say it might go into Brentford's favor. Something you cannot rule out on a percentage of 1%. 99%, I see an Arsenal win smeared all over this game of football. 45 people are going to put in their votes, and thank you for obviously loving this channel. But smash the like button and continue to subscribe, because we are left with just 80 subscribers to hit 20,000 subscribers. So guys, can we hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of today? I sign out for now. See you later when the game of football is done and dusted. You can as well go ahead and video watch my match preview of Liverpool versus Man City. I've already gone ahead to put it up there. After the match reaction, I'll come up with what we call the combined 11, Man City versus Liverpool. So it's gonna be an action-packed day here. Third video of the day. More is yet to come. Today we might even do like 6 or 5, 10 videos. Expect a live stream after the match reaction onto this beautiful game of football as we discuss Arteta's reaction towards the game of Arsenal versus Brentford. I've predicted an Arsenal win, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rock and David remains my name.